Hello and welcome to my 2024 action figure collection update. We're going to go through this entire collection. The date today is the 3rd of January. And we're going to see it all. Starting with the West Coast Avengers. Okay, so recently got the vintage Moon Knight to add to the collection. Pretty straightforward. This I did end up getting 3 of the Black Widow in the end, so I could have each of the heads on display. Astonishing X-Men, my strike team, and Banshee I reckon has got to be one of the best figures of the year. Look at that face sculpt. Insane. But yeah. House of X. X-Force. These figures were just kind of some other figures that were just hanging about, so I just popped them all on the same shelf and ended up just liking how the colour red was prevalent. Reavers and Hellfire Goons. And then here's my Hellfire Club. X-Men villains. The Brotherhood here. That's the new 97 Magneto. I think I might swap the Blob's face. Just for fun. I think I prefer the screaming face, but the relaxed face is okay. Hopefully we'll get a new Dakin. I'm hoping that 2024 will lead to new Wolverine figures, so I'm thinking a Dakin figure wouldn't go out of, that would be a cool thing to see. And then I added Arcade to this shelf as well. Sauron. X-Men. So, I want a new Banshee for 2024, please, in this outfit, dear Hasbro. I've been flirting with the idea of divvying up this shelf so they're more in the different teams. So an Excalibur team, X-Factor, New Mutants, etc, etc. But for the moment, I think it's pretty impressive the way it is. We need some more Age of Apocalypse, please, in 2024. This shelf has got plenty of room for growth. I think I've got all of them. That Cyclops figure is balls, but we do need a new Nemesis. Here's my Sentinel display. It's pretty similar to what it was last time maybe, but I have actually got my hands on another Haslab Sentinel that will be making its way to me for a birthday present to myself. I want to add some effects to that Nightcrawler, just some BAMF effects. But yeah, I think the new Haslab will be a master mold, so I'm going to have to just find a place to sit him down because he actually would be too big to fit in that spot. And you can see the Iceman blast effect that I created with hot glue. Here's our AIM army. Super Adaptoid. Yeah, I really like how this is looking at the moment. Lots of yellow and a little bit of green. Here's the Avengers at the moment. Got the 20th Cap. Can't wait for the Giant Man Haslab. And there's my figure of the year. A lot of people's figure of the year, but I got 3 of her. But this is my favourite head sculpt by far, I reckon. Sorry about that. Got the young Avengers back there. There you go. Hydra. Now what I haven't got, and it's actually pained me, is I didn't get the 2-pack, the female Hydra shield 2-pack. Because Hasbro Pulse doesn't exist in Australia and it's horrible. Like, I really want those figures. Clearly, you know, they're making Hydra look very sexist. And, you know, I think Hydra would be equal opportunity. At least my shield agents have a bit more gender parity. Because we do have like the Quake 2-pack. We've got a Sleepy. He looks like he's trying to kiss Deathlock downstairs. But yeah. These are just some extras that I haven't put away. The start of my cosmic display. Now I've also got another, I think 6 scrolls, maybe some of the army builders, and then a super scroll, but then obviously it comes with a second head, so I'm gonna put it on another body and just say we've got more and more scrolls. So I think I might be getting to the point where it's out of control, but got the Shia and the Kree, and then here is the rest of the cosmic display. So if I go in, what I've tried to do here is make the heralds a bit more closer to Galactus. So got all the heralds there as well. Another figure of the year for me is Drax, and I'm very happy to have the Moon Dragon finally in the collection. Hopefully we'll get some more Inhumans and Starjammers in 2024. And I swapped my Marvel Legends Groot for a Select Groot. And then I got the Select Watcher as well. Some Brood, Overcore, Captain Marvels. That's Ant-Man. Iron Man. The lights are like crazy in this on this shelf, but I kind of like how it makes all the colors kind of pop. I guess it makes sense for Tony Stark to go a bit extra compared to everyone else. Villain shelf. I'm gonna play around with how I've kind of arranged these figures, but at the moment pretty happy with how it looks. I'm always on the lookout for another Kingpin 2 to replace that Toy Biz 1, because my builder figure is obviously my Shadow King. So I moved some of the villains down here and kind of made an Iron Man bad guy thing, but I've also put a couple of MCU figures in here as well, the Yellow Jacket and the Ghost. I figured they could pass for comic figures. And I know they're Ant-Man foes, but whatever. My display, guys. Do what I want. And I think I'll get the Crimson Dynamo when it comes out in Australia for another big beefy Iron Man foe. So this is kind of a Marvel Knights display, I guess, but we've had some really great Daredevil content this year. We had Lady Bullseye, which I actually remember reading her in the comics and thinking that she was really cool. That's the old Black Widow, but I've put a new head sculpt on there. Got some Punishers and a Jigsaw. And then we've got the new Daredevils with the fist ninjas. I'll probably get some more of those. We have the new Blade figure. And that's an old Nick Fury body that I put another Blade head on a while ago. This hasn't really changed. I have moved to a different shelf, but all the figures are the same. Unfortunately, I didn't get the Deadpool one. And after watching some of the reviews, the Deadpool 2-pack I'm talking about, after reading some of the reviews, I'm a bit disappointed that I missed out, but, you know. I do have a Bob, and I do have a few Deadpools, so I think I can live without. I don't think I'll lose sleep over it, but still a bit sad. Haven't had that many more symbiotes this year. We did get Space Venom and Mania, but I think the rest are pretty much all the other figures. One figure I do want to get that I haven't got yet is Agent Anti-Venom. But it's just too expensive for me at the moment, considering I just bought a Sentinel. Spider-Man foes. I got the vintage, like the retro card Goblin. And I got some spares because I wanted to build a Sinister 6. So I got another Vulture and another Electro. And another Doc Ock. But yeah, pretty happy with how this shelf looks. There were some figures that I just retired, like the Man-Wolf figure. That was just, it was never a good figure, and I just had it there because I didn't have a Man-Wolf, but in the end I was like, oh, it's just such a terrible figure. I think I'll get rid of it. Looking forward to that new Tombstone too. Not a heap new here either. We do have the Silk from the 2-pack. And I've got like the original Silk still up there. I haven't moved her, but I might move her to a different spot. But yeah, we should have some good figures coming out in 2024. Looking forward to some of those. Some of the, like the Scarlet Spider, obviously. Oh, look. Oh, Aunt May loves her little Petey. Hulk hasn't changed all that much either. We do have the 2-pack and Joe Fix-It, which I love this figure, but the rest are pretty much the same. This shelf hasn't changed all that much either. What are you thinking, guys? The 2024 Haslab might be. Could it be a Fin Fam Foom? Or a Dragon Man? I like the look of the new Select Annihilus too. I'll probably pick that up. And this year we got the Destroyer, a new Thor. But apart from that, I think that's it. I'd like to get another 80th anniversary Thor. Because this is actually the Toy Biz one. But it doesn't look horrible there. Obviously the effect is from a different figure, but yeah. Some more Spidey villains. My Sinister Six. Some Asgardian strays. So we've got the Select Beta Ray Bill and the Select Destroyer. And then I just had an extra Sith and Ulik, so that's where they went. Ultron. Doctor Doom. I'm surprised how much I like the Secret Wars Doctor Doom actually. I'm hoping that they start building out that as a team. Or as a series, a Secret Wars series. That would be rad. This is my Black Panther display. I added a cape to this guy, so he's the White Wolf, and everyone else has got, you know, different battle fatigue type stuff. I think I'll continue to build on that. Keep building an armory. Captain America's. This is the 80th anniversary Captain America, which I really like. I'm not sure what to call this shelf. Maybe a Marvel Knights shelf, I guess, but the clear is probably my favorite of the new figures on this shelf. I think it might be the only new figure on this shelf, but the face sculpt on it is amazing. But yeah, and I've actually used the body for Cloak as a Sentinel base, so there isn't actually a body in that. It's just literally a head balancing on the cloak, and daggers literally just coming out of there. New Warriors. Looking forward to getting Justice and Namorita. I must be only one of the few people that don't really care whether it's first appearance or not, so I don't actually mind that she's got blue skin and he's in a different costume. Just happy to have new characters, you know. Winter Guard. Some What If and a cheeky Union Jack. Got Heroes for Hire. Misty's arm unfortunately broke, which broke my heart, but maybe one day we'll get an update for her. You can see I've got a lot of ninjas back there. I'll probably continue building. It's a good thing. Ninjas are still quite, you know, you can still get them for a reasonable price, which I don't mind. Alpha Flight, it hasn't changed. Dark Avengers hasn't changed, I don't think. Thunderbolts. I didn't get all of the Into the Spider-Verse figures this year. I really wanted Spider-Punk and I just couldn't find him, and that left a bad taste in my mouth. I'll probably get them at some point if I can get them, you know, but also I'm kind of happy to leave it. It's kind of like the MCU figures, just focusing on comics. My Stan Lee and my Stan Lee, signed by Stan Lee. I'm just going to zip around this shelf, I think. My life-size Groody. Animated or retro Apocalypse. Then I got the Select Apocalypse, but I swapped the head because I prefer this head. Then we've got my Ghost Rider display. Hopefully they come out with some more mindless ones so we can start army building them. Need a Mephisto still. And I've just got a Wolverine kind of little pocket. I'm still waiting on Blur and Nighthawk, and then yeah, can't wait for the Power Princess. She looks pretty amazing. And then Black Widow. And then just some random big boys. Wink. You just zip up. So I hang all these flying characters. Obviously Wolverine's not flying, but he's up there, isn't he? And so you can just see what figures I've got up here as well. Warbird. I can't wait for the Void. I'm not sure where I'm going to put him. Maybe in the cosmic area. And then down here we've got my MCU collection. Now, I am not collecting MCU, he says, as he gets the newest MCU figures. But oh my god, the Andrew Garfield, I can't get over how cool that figure looks. I actually can't. It's amazing. So, but yeah, I'm just going to pick and choose with the MCU. Probably more likely to only get them if I have to get them for a comic builder figure. And I don't know whether it's just because the movies have not been as good, or the number of Disney Plus kind of figures, or whether I'm just kind of just want to focus on comics. You know, it's a shame because all of the effort seems to go into making these figures and at the cost of the comic figures, but we probably wouldn't have them at all if it wasn't for the MCU. So we don't want to look gift horses in their gob, as they say. I think there's one there too. We're nearly there, guys. Finish line's in sight. So I've just got a few on card. I was looking in a tub in the garage before, and I actually have a few figures that I forgot I had, including like the Savage Land box set. I've got 2 of those still on, or 1 still in box and 1 loose. And a 3-pack of Shield agents and all sorts of random stuff. And there's some Toy Biz stuff as well. But yeah, that's it, guys. 2024. It's going to be a giant year. Have a good day.